Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Lombard, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where we from? Hey, today I want to talk to you about the top 10 travel scams in Asia. Top 10 travel scams in Asia. Yeah. Woo, what a joy, such a joy it is. You got bad to my friends. And today I want to say for those of you here for the first time, you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue to see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about Asia, understand, this is a nation, a continent where many people travel to and fro every year, man, like clockwork. I had one of my subscribers told me yesterday they traveled to Thailand 60 times, man. 60 times. Yeah, 60 times. There's a lot of traveling, man. So I thought about scams and stuff that you need to be aware of. And I want to keep my people informed, man. What the purpose of this channel is to inform you, to educate you, and to what? Inspire you. Yeah, we want to inspire you, man. And we want to inform you. We want to educate you. So today we're going to talk about 10 scams, okay? 10, okay? 5 and 5 is what? 10. Yeah, man, I know you got. We're going to talk about 10 scams that you need to be aware of when you're traveling to and fro Asia. Yeah, you know, the Asian persuasion, they get too persuasive sometimes. You know what I mean? It gets a little too persuasive. So I'm going to show you some things. Some of those things you may already know, you know, because if you're a frequent traveler, of course, and you just want to be alert when you're traveling. Because believe it or not, people, believe it or not, my friends, you are a target. Okay, you got a target on your back. If you're a foreigner traveling in Asia, they look at you as an ATM. I told you this yesterday. They look at you as an ATM machine. Okay, virtual cash machine. That's what they look at you as. And you got to understand that. Even though they're friendly and nice and all like that, in the back of their mind, okay, he got money. I want some of this. I'm gonna see what I can do to get it. He look like he's gullible. He like he's easy. I'm gonna roll this guy. I tell you, man, you gotta have all that stuff in the forefront, in the back of your mind. You gotta be like, okay. You gotta treat them nice, but at the same time, you gotta understand there's a reason behind that. You know, always in the back of their mind, money, because they don't have a lot. And who has more than they do? You do, foreign person. So here's our topic. Let me get that one. That's the wrong one. Excuse me, y'all. Here's your topic for today, okay? Asian scams, okay? Scams you're going to find in Asian. It's a lot of them, man. I just narrowed it down to 10 of them. So we're going to take a look at the first one. Let's see this first one here. Let me introduce it for you first of all. There's a lot of amazing places to explore in Asia. That being said, you got to understand, scams are frequently in Asia. Most of the scams are local. Most of the locals are friendly to foreigners. Many see them as stacks of cash, man. Like I told you, virtual ATM machines. As foreigners and locals meet, no one is completely safe from schemes and criminals plotting. While most natives are law-abiding, there are no doubts. There are some that are not and are very scheming up on you. Scammers in Asia are on the rise, and the best way to avoid them is to what? Recognize. You better recognize their tricks. Here's some of the travel scams in Asia that you should be aware of. Okay, so we're gonna go through this thing. Like I said, some of these you may already be familiar with. If you're a frequent traveler to and fro Asia, you probably got the 411. Well, I'm gonna run it to you anyway because it may come off in a different way. I might show it to you in a different way. And a lot of these scams are done, and then the scammers get so smart because people get wise to the scams for a while. Then they do a variation on it, so it's the same old scam, but it's got a new face on it, so it looks different. So they still wind up getting your money because to you it's something different, but it's the same old thing, just a variation. So the first one we're going to look at today is hold on, money changer scam. Okay, money changer scam. In this scam, you go to the bank or the money changer, hotel, whatever. You give them, you say, I want to get some money. And then when you think about it, the black market money is cheaper than the hotels. Okay, so a lot of people want to go to the black market. Okay, and say, however, the black market tellers are able to steal a few bills with their sleight of hand trick. What they do, this is common mostly in the Philippines, it's a sleight of hand trick. Okay, I'm gonna just break it down to you. I don't need this to tell it to you. What they do is this: go to scam, you go to the exchange window, bank, whatever the scammers are. You go to them, it's a black market scammer. You go to them and say, look, I need to change. I got $500. I want pesos. I want bills. I want cash. What's the best rate? They say, oh, we got the best rate. And all like, okay, you good with that. Next thing you know, they do like this. Next thing you know, you think you got the right amount of cash because you looking, but see, those people are expert of what? As sleight of hand tricks. You know the card games and all the shell. You ever heard of the shell game? You ever heard of the shell game? You know, when you get those 3 shells, you put a pea under a little pea or a rock under one of the shells, and you put it on the counter. You say, okay, you saw him put it under there, right? But he said, okay, tell me which one it is. You point to the one that you know you saw with your eyes that he put it there, right? But he'll move it around first. Then he say, "Oh, tell me one," because he wants you to see which one is still in. So he said, "Tell me which one." You said that one because you saw him moving from there to there. You kept real good track on where it was. So he pulls up the shell and it's gone. Pulls up another one and it's gone. And he pulls up the third one and it's there. And the old shell game is what they do because they have sleight of hand. The basic, never fall for that trick, guys. Because I'm telling you, that's a rig. The way they do it is they keep the shell in their hand and they know how to put the shell. They put the pea in their hand, the rock or the pea, whatever they use, and they know how to slip it under that shell. So whatever shell you turn up, it's under none of them because he's got it in his hand. He's covering it up where you can't see. See, it's covering it up. See, you can't see it. And when he puts it back, when he puts it in the shell he wants to, he slips it under it, just like you still can't see. That's because they got sleight of hand skills. Okay, that's what let me show you this. See that right there? That's the old shell game. Out of 3 of those shells, one of those, the pea or the rock, whatever that is right there, is supposed to be on them. But it's not under any of them. That's how they fool you. You can never win with the shell game. So if you see shell games on the street, keep on walking, camping, walk on by. No, I don't need. I know some of y'all got taken like that, but that's how they do. It's people slick with sleight of hand. It's a magic act. But same thing with these tellers. You go out there, you try to get some money, or you think they count the right money to you, they done slip some back in the pocket, back to them. Okay? I'm gonna read what it said. Often they will count the money in front of you, customer, and keep some of it whenever there is a chance. Okay? Sleight of hand. They keep some of the money. You think they count all of it, but they're so fast and they're so slick, they keep it. Others also replace bigger bills with smaller ones and make this victim replace it with a second large bill. Okay? Common in the Philippines. How to avoid this? Never leave the counter without counting the money. A lot of us just get our money. Okay, thank you, and we out. Don't count your money first, man. Look at the bills. Make sure you have the right amount of change and the right denomination of bill size. Okay? This is a very common scam. It happens every day with money changers and people that are dealing with money. If you look naive that some person they can get over on you, or if you got a lot of times they'll wait for people that have a lot of people with them, because people talking back and forth. Yeah, Jojo, yeah, and they got their head turned, and you count the money. Yeah, Jojo, we gonna be going in a minute. I gotta get a cab, Jojo. When can you? And you count the money. You tell the money changer, man. You count the money. And you gonna slip something. You done took one of the money out. What they don't know. They don't know. And they such in a hurry. You say, here's the change, sir. They gone. And next thing you know, they done got your money. Sleight of hand. That's a big one you want to watch out for. Anytime you get change at a bank, tell whatever, man, count your money. That's like common sense. But you would not believe the amount of people that when you're on a trip, your mindset has a tendency to slip. Okay, you slip on the things you would normally do because you're in a foreign, new surroundings, new environment, and you're having trouble taking it all in. So some things you in your mind that you would normally do in the States or wherever country you're from, you just let it go. Because you got a whole lot of stuff on your mind. You're worrying about your baggage. You're worrying about where you're going to take, how you're going to get there. And you got people with it. You worry about, they got this one got to go to the rest. All kind of stuff come in your mind. You're like, okay, man, and then take advantage of that. They know that behind the counter. And if they're smart. They see you all juggled up, all messed up, all tensed up. They're like, okay. They do one of these. They count your money, do one of these. And then if they catch you like that, if they catch you slipping, you gone. They got your money. All right. So we talked about the first one, money change scam. Next one we're going to take a look at is another type of exchange, the drop and swap. Okay? Drop and can you say drop and swap? Drop and swap. The drop and swap tactic is common among taxi drivers, waiters, shopkeepers. They will accidentally drop your money on your chain and then pick it up and a similar looking coin or bill. Okay, so if you drop a 5, if they drop a 5, you're trying to give you change, they'll pick up like if you drop a 10 or whatever, they'll pick up like a 5 or something, and then you're not paying attention. It's a similar bill, similar looking to whatever bill or coin they drop. All right, unaware of the trick, tourists will never know swap money is actually less than the worth of the original. Okay, common in Japan, rather Japan. How to avoid this? Avoid putting out cash from the pocket, especially when it's in front of suspicious people. Put bills and coins in a wallet or a coin purse. Always check the amount of money before handing it over to strangers. If the drop and swap scam happened in a store or a restaurant, ask for the CCTV footage. Okay, that's how you stop that one. Drop and swap. I mean, it happens, man. Be surprised. People got ways of doing things. People got ways of doing things to get him done. That's like right there, lady right there. See right there? She dropped that. She had dropped that money. She get it, and you're not paying attention. You get a smaller bill. And this is the one for. I had a video for the money changes. This is the money changes right here. People, that guy right there to tell you, behind them, right in front of the counter. Sometimes you have like 4 or 5 people with you, and you're looking at the woman behind the counter counting your money. You just like, can you please be still? And you got kids with you and everything. They can distract you, and you can be, you cannot maybe make a mistake when you count your money sometimes. If you all distracted, if you all tense and all messed up. Okay. Next one is a taxi scam. Can you say taxi? Taxi. I need a taxi, please. Yeah, man, taxi scam. If you go to Manila, I'm talking about some. Even in Cebu, scams are growing. I mean, multiple scams. Every time you turn around. Even in Japan, man, we went to Japan, man. I tell y'all about this. I tell y'all about the scam. Every time we called a taxi, we took a taxi twice. Because first of all, if you ever go to Japan, do not take the taxi unless you absolutely have to. And we absolutely had to at that time. They quote you one price. Then when they get you to your stop, they say, okay, sir, this is the price. I said, sir, you quoted us this amount. He said, sir, the meter came up higher and all. It's a scam, man. They jack you up. Stuff like that. And we had to pay them because we had no choice. But I'm telling you, watch out for the taxis when you get. If you come to Cebu, if you come to Manila, anywhere you go in the Philippines, if you're coming to the Philippines, make sure you get a meter taxi. That stops half the problem right there. A meter. Don't come and say, well, he'll say, sir, where you going? I'm going to Pasay City. Sir, we can take you there for $25 or whatever it is. He said, yeah, 25. That's usually it's about twice the amount when you go with an agreed rate. You said, do you have a meter, sir? No, my meter is broke. Okay, you find somebody else, okay? Find somebody else that's legitimate, okay? That's when they talk about that agreed amount, agreed rate, don't do it. You want a metered taxi. That stops 90% of the scam that these taxi drivers have. And a lot of times they'll have, see how they get around that. They'll say, some of them have a meter. Say, my meter's working, sir. See right here? But they got the meter rigged where it goes up faster than what it should be. That's another scam you got to watch out for. And if you're a new person coming to the country, you don't know what you should be paying. You just guess. So what you should do, if you know anybody in the country, you ask them, what should be my average rate from going from the airport to this particular hotel or this part of the city? Can you give me just an estimate so I can know I'm not being ripped off? Those are the things you need to ask before you take a taxi. Taxi scam. Bad taxi drivers will try and take advantage of a victim's lack of knowledge of the area. They will purposely take longer routes. Y'all know that. And if you don't know the country, you don't know they're taking longer routes, but they do. They take the longer route. One time I was traveling I came to Cebu, man. I knew I was going, man. I knew, because I've been experienced coming to Cebu a lot. The guy took me all the way downtown. I said, sir, where you going? I said, I'm going near Yellow Mall. Where you going, sir? I caught him in his mess. He said, oh, I forgot you said where you go. He said, I said, how could you forget? It's just me and you. You work me. I told you, man. Because I was just turning the thing around. So yeah, they will take you. If you don't know where you're going, they'll take you to all over the world, around the world twice, just to jack up the price and get you where you're going. And also, even the meters one do that. The metered one does do that. So what's going on? Okay. So they will purposely take longer routes, side streets, even areas with heavy traffic. Some also use altered meters, like I said earlier, to record higher fees. Common in Vietnam and Philippines. You'll find it very, very common in the Philippines, especially if you go to Manila. How to avoid? Check the meter every once in a while. If it appears to jack up after a few seconds, alert the authorities for friends and families. Consequently, text important details to your relatives, like the plate number, the driver's name, is all that kind of stuff. You want to make sure that you note that stuff down. Hide valuables from the sight of the public, as robberies can happen inside and outside of the cab. Right? Yeah, even the taxi driver can rob you, man. That happens. And sometimes the taxi drivers, if it's a female, they'll rape the female. Okay, you got to be careful. That's why when I got here to the Philippines, I got to Cebu, I didn't have a ride, man. We had to take jeepneys and taxis. And you know I don't like jeepneys. So I was like, I'm playing that jeepney game. We taking a taxi. We started taking taxis. The next thing you know, half the time the taxi was nasty. And half the time, if they had air conditioning, it had that bad smell like it was an old air conditioner been in there for years. And then some of them didn't have no AC. So I was like, man, and then they would rip us off. They would charge us more than what they're supposed to be charged. I said, look, I'm tired of this. I'm getting me a car. I went and got me a car cash, man. It's an older car, and I still got it today, man. I got a 2005 Honda Fit, man. The car run like a charm. You have, an old car, you're gonna have a little maintenance trouble every now and then. But the car overall is still running. And I bought it cash. I don't have no car notes, man. You travel to the Philippines, do not get into no debt. Try to avoid any kind of extra monthly payment that you already got, because it'll drain your funds, okay? Use your head, man. Stop thinking that you got money to last forever. You don't. You have to live, and you got to budget your money. Okay, so you can have robberies inside and out of the car. You have to observe the face of the driver, because you never know when you have to identify him. You never know what taxi drivers do, okay? You never know. So what you want to do is, anytime you take a taxi, they're supposed to give you a slip in the Philippines with their name, not the name, but their driver's plate, license plate, and taxi name, taxi number on it. So you will know who it is. If you have a complaint, on that slip is the number for the LTRFB, which is the License Transferation Bureau. Anyway, it's a bureau that oversees the taxi drivers. If you have a complaint, you are to call that number and give a complaint. I can tell you for a fact, I've called it several times. So half the time they don't answer. And when they do answer, they give you a whole lot. You try to give them the information, and you give it to them, and you never hear back. Okay, so I'm just telling you, be wary of taxi drivers. Best thing to do, if you come to Cebu, do not, and I repeat, do not take a yellow taxi cab. They're priced almost twice as much as the other cabs around there. Do not take the yellow taxi. They'll be the first one as soon as you come out the airport door. Need taxi, sir? Need taxi, sir? Because they desperate. Because they know nobody. Most of the people got onto their game. Try to take the metered taxis, and they're if it's not yellow, if it's white, metered in it, take it. Any kind of yellow taxi at the airport, you coming to Cebu, do not take those taxis. Wait, okay? Best thing to do is try to get you a ride. Get your girlfriend, your friend, your wife, whatever, to pick you up. That's the safest thing to do. All right. So talk to you about taxi drivers. What's name? What's number? That was number 3. Number 4, bogus travel agencies. Travel agencies can either make or break local and international trips. If legitimate, they can arrange everything from transportation, accommodation, down to the itinerary. On the other hand, they can pretend to book your trip, have you deposit your payment, then at the last minute they tell you your trip has been canceled. When you try to get in touch with them with regard to the refunds or whatever, they will be out of reach, disappearing with your money, honey. Be careful. Make sure you have a legitimate travel agency if you choose to do a travel agent. Mostly this happens in Japan, China, and Korea. How to avoid? If the offer appears too good or cheap to be true, it's too good. Don't do it. It probably is. Do extensive research on travel agencies and don't solely rely on feedback on their social media accounts. Never rely on that. Always ask people that you know and stuff like that before you make a travel agency booking. More often than not, they can come up with several dummy accounts to leave glowing reviews on their page. Go with agencies that are currently accredited with DOT, the DOT's Department of Transportation, or better yet, with a family or friend that have already taken. Try to find out if you do the travel agency thing. Try to find out for your friend from your friends and family. Hey, uh, this is the agency XYA, and you ever booked something with them? This is Kim's travel agency. You ever book anything with Kim's travel agency before? I'm going to Japan. I just want to know if they're okay. Yeah, they'll tell you, oh yeah, man, they're good. You know, they did me good. Or somebody said, nah, man, don't do them. Don't do them. They messed me up big time. That's the best route. Okay, that's your best concern. Or you can do online yourself and book your own, where you don't have to go through an travel agency. I normally use online bookings whenever I make a flight. I don't use travel agencies because travel agencies sometimes they'll jack it up a little bit more because you know they got to put their fees in there and stuff. But I usually go, excuse me, I usually go online. Google has a good uh, airplane travel agency. It's real good online air service. One I use mostly is called asaptickets.com. ASAP tickets, all one word, asaptickets.com. That one is proven for me to be the best travel agency, or where I've used it online agency rather, that I've used. They usually find the best rate for me. I told you all a while back, I went to USA in 2018. I paid $800 round trip, man, going to the East Coast to the Cebu, straight trip. No Manila. I try to avoid. I told you the other day, avoid Manila if you can, but straight from Atlanta, Georgia, Cebu, $800. That's unheard of, man. I found it through ASAP tickets. They do me good. But you know, whatever you do, whatever works for you, works for you. Do your thing. Just make sure that you don't deal with these agencies that are unscrupulous that will take your money, honey. Okay? Be careful with that. All right, that was number what? That was number. Let's see. Hold on. Number 4. Let's see this. Okay. All right. Now this one here. If for those of you that do not know, there is a thing called tuk-tuk. Okay. Now tuk-tuk is like a jeepney. Well, wait a minute. Tuk-tuk is like a motorcycle, but it's a 3-wheeled motorcycle. Okay, and it's a little bit wider than a regular motorcycle. This is mostly in Thailand. I've seen a few here in the Philippines, but it's mostly in Thailand. You'll find this. Tuk-tuk drivers are crazy. I'm straight out with you, man. They crazy. Because they be trying to get you on there, get a ride, and they be trying to get your money. They would, if they see you a newcomer, a newbie, they're gonna jack up the price on you. And when you get in a tuk-tuk, the little cabin, they drive crazy. I have never seen anybody drive as crazier. And people in Philippines drive crazy. But the tuk-tuk drivers in Thailand, man, they drive all over and they don't stop for the lights half the time. And man, they messed me and Lisa D up. They messed us up twice. They scammed us, man. They got us. And I'm telling you, the first time they scammed us, it wasn't really a scam. What they do is this: once you get in they tuk-tuk, and they drive you to your, they say on the way, you say, take me to the Marriott Hotel. Okay, yes, sir, we'll take you. Get in the car. They're on the way to the Marriott Hotel. Before you get to the Marriott, you say, oh, sir, this is a place here. You need to see this. This is so nice, so nice. So he says, well, we just want to go out there. They're not going to drop you to the hotel. I don't care what you say. You want to go to that place they tell you about. They're going to drop you out, sir. I wait on you, sir. I wait on you, sir. And then you go in there, and then it's next thing you know, you done came out with $500 worth of stuff because the people that they know how to get you, man. You say, well, I can resist sales. No, they know how to get your money, honey. And then the tuk-tuk driver gets a cut. You hear me? He gets a cut. They got me, man. I bought a shirt. And what else I bought recently? I bought a shirt and a tie. Did I buy? Huh? What else? What else? Did I buy something else? Sure. I bought a pair of pants too. Yeah, I bought a pair of pants. I bought a shirt and a pair of pants. And I paid almost $200 for that stuff. And I was like, man, they got me. And then the next time we took a tuk-tuk, they dropped us off at a jewelry store. And man, Lisa D likes jewelry. Guess what, man? I said, man, we don't want to go. We kept telling the man because we knew what we were going to do. We kept telling the man, we don't want to go. We don't want to go. And the man said, sir, I have to take you. We're going right by. So we said, let's just shut this guy up. We get out there. She gets in the store. I bought a $500 ring, man, and he got his cut. I said, man, don't ever take us to these places again. But you know, that's just one of the many, many scams in with these tuk-tuk drivers. That's just one of many, okay? But let me go ahead and go through this with y'all so y'all know. Hold on, I just did that one. That's you, the tuk-tuk. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get back where I was. Okay, and the tuk-tuk drivers are usually mostly in Thailand. You'll see a few here in the Philippines, but the scamming ones are in Thailand. Okay, it says a tuk-tuk is a three-wheel means of public transportation, famous in Thailand. You'll see them all over Thailand, targeting tourists near Khao San Road, but they're not just one area; they're all over. Drivers lure passengers with cheap fares. They then stop by a convenience store, ask the passenger to look around while he refuels. When he's done refueling, guess what the driver does, y'all? While y'all still looking around, guess what he do? He get the heck out. And then you got to pay for his fuel. That's just one of the things they do. And it's common in Thailand. How to avoid this? Research about the regular tuk-tuk fare in the country, or ask friends who have been there for normal fare charges. If nearby, you may want to consider walking to your destination. That's what we started doing, y'all. I told Lisa D, I said, I'm tired of these tuk-tuk drivers. We're gonna walk. And we started walking, y'all. We started walking. Let me show you how it look right here. That's how it is right there. This is an older one. That's the oldest picture I can find. But that side has got three wheels, and it's enough space there about maybe four people in the back, and I guess one could get in the front with the driver too. But that's how it looks. And those people are rip off, man. You go to Thailand, they're cheaper than a taxi now. That's how they get you, because they're cheaper than the taxi. Taxi is costly in Thailand. But the tuk-tuk driver, when you get there, just be stern, be strict. Say, listen, I don't want to stop nowhere. I want to know what your charge is up front. I'm going to give you that amount. I'm not paying anything else. Say, this is where I want to go, and you give them that, and that's it. Don't fall for the okie doke like me and Lisa D did. They get a cut of everything. But there's so many scams in Thailand, man. You'll be amazed. I don't think I put this one down about Thailand, but they got this scam about if you're a new tourist and you say you want to go sightseeing and stuff like that. They'll get you in there, get you one price, and then before it's over, they done jacked up the price of something else. You said, man, you told me this price. So you've already seen it. We have to have more money. They went up. All kind of lies they tell you, man, to get your money. Be careful with those tourists out there, man. We had one tour, and it was very good. And this one did with it. We went on a who was it? Who was it? At least he was an ocean tour. What was it? Cruise. We went on a cruise. That one was nice, and they paid the exact money. Then the other one, we went on a temple tour. That's when they try to jack up the price on. I complained, man. I said, man, who's your manager? And then when I started doing that, he backed down because he was trying to get more money out of us. But you got to be careful in Bangkok, Thailand. There is a lot of scams there, man. All right, you know this one, y'all. Y'all know this one. We just talked about this. Lag bala. Okay, it means planting bullets. Lag bala is a Tagalog word, meaning bullet planning. Okay, and we talked about this yesterday. It was big back in 2014, 15, up to about 2017. And then Duterte took office, cut this out. We not playing this game. Y'all doing that back, la bala, planting bullets. If I catch you doing, I'm gonna fire you. And then I'm gonna fine you. I'm gonna put you in jail. I'm gonna lock you up. All them people stop doing that stuff. Every now and then one might show up, but they usually find out who it is because they got CCTV everywhere. They don't play that out here that much now. So what happened was, if you heard the broadcast yesterday, it's been now transferred to Thailand. Yeah, Thailand. I tell you, Thailand is a racket out there, man. All they want is your money. And I told you about the man yesterday. I'm not gonna go over it again, but let me go over this. La bala. Individuals behind the scam need only a few seconds to place a bullet inside your bag. Prevalent in airports, common large targets are OFWs, with OFWs, overseas foreign workers and foreigners. Basically, when a victim is caught with a bullet in their luggage, they will be held by the airport police and will be harassed until they cough up a large sum of money for their release. Okay, that's the okey doke scam. It's common in the Philippines. How to avoid this? Do not look unsuspecting and vulnerable. Look like you experienced. If ever bullets or drugs are found in your luggage, do not be afraid to question the accuser respectfully. Be respectful. Now, you don't want to act. You don't want to act a crazy fool because you won't get locked. They're gonna ignore you for sure. Also, never attempt bribery, as this will only make their business grow. Nah, don't give them no money. You know you right. If you know you right, don't give them nothing. Before going to the airport, double check or take a picture. That's a lot of people take the picture of the inside stuff of your bag. Everything in your bag, take a picture. Say, listen, this is evidence, sir. I took a picture before I as I opened, right before I left. This is what I have in my bag. I got proof. Use thick bag covers and tight padlock to secure all places where your bullet may be inserted. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you a picture, y'all. I'm gonna show you a picture of what a lot of the people in the Philippines were doing when this big lag bala planting bullets was going on. Yeah, watch this, y'all, watch this, watch this. See that? See what he got on his back? All this stuff on what? Plastic wrap. He's on plastic wrap. I ain't playing this lag bullet planting bullet scheme. Y'all ain't gonna run that on me. Y'all ain't running that game on me. And that's what they did when it was going down. Everybody had some kind of duct tape or plastic wrap around their bag so they couldn't plant nothing, and it was torn out, then you know somebody had already done it. And you had pictures when you got there. This is how it was, sir. There were no holes. Now look at these holes. You could prove that somebody had entered your luggage. Okay, and that's how it was. Every time I traveled to Cebu during that time, hey, everybody had this. I had mine too. I had duct tape. I had a little letter, a little label with my name and stuff on it. I duct tape that sucker. But most of the time, I usually didn't check in that much because, like I told you yesterday, most thing I did, I learned as I went. I learned that I continued to go to the Philippines. Travel light, man. Travel light. Okay. Minimalism is the key when you're going to the Philippines. You want to travel light. Don't bring a whole. If you're gonna be there 2 weeks and you got 15 pairs of pants, what you need all of that for? Bring you about 3 to 5 pairs of pants, 3 to 5 pairs of shirt, short sleeve, some short sleeve, some long sleeve, and 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. That's all you need. In your drawers, you know that. You need your underwear and your toiletries, your shaving stuff, toothbrush. That's all. But people bring everything they could possibly think of. They wind up having these huge luggage, and they got to check them in. Try to bring luggage you can carry overhead, putting the overhead storage on the plane. And the reason why, if your luggage gets lost, what you gonna do? You have insurance for your luggage? Most people don't. And if you do have insurance, it's gonna take a while for them to check it out and pay you. Keep your stuff with you as much as possible. Now, if you one of these guys, you want like carrying stuff, okay, check your stuff in. But make sure you check it in properly. You have it wrapped properly, you have it locked properly, and you have it labeled properly where you know you can get your stuff. Okay. But I try to keep everything I do with them. Sometimes I don't feel like carrying my stuff, I will check it in, but I make sure it's properly secured and tagged. Okay. Thank goodness I can tell you that I have never had a baggage lost traveling back and forth overseas anywhere. Thank goodness. Now, I can tell you this also. I did have one of my baggage get tore up. I don't know how they did. This baggage was hard baggage, man. I came when I got it, and it was in the Philippines when I got to Cebu. The thing was cracked in half. I said, "What happened to Thailand the time?" Oh yeah, she said we were coming from Thailand, back from Thailand to Cebu. My bag was cracked in half. I was like, "What the heck? What happened here?" I was getting ready to go off, but I said, "Nah, it ain't worth it," because I was tired, man. I said, "Let's go home with these. He said, y'all don't fool these, argue with these people. Let's just go home," because I was gonna make them pay for it. We came from a long trip. I said, forget about it. But I'm telling you, man, try to take. We had to check that bag in because what we did was we bought a lot of. And this is another thing, guys. When you go overseas, you're gonna do what? You're gonna buy stuff. You're gonna buy souvenirs for yourself or your family, your friends, your mom, pop, whatever. You're gonna have to have more space. Okay? So what you should do is bring two bags, one to carry stuff back, one to carry regular stuff in it. Or if you just carry really, really light, you can have enough space to put your stuff in that you purchased in your bag, rather than having to buy another bag out here when you come. You got to use your head. Okay, we messed up when we went to Japan, man. I had to buy another bag. I hated that too. I had to buy because we bought more stuff. We went over our budget. I can tell you that right now. We went over our budget in Japan. We bought a lot of nice stuff. We got a good rate. All right, that's it. I was saying, I know what's that? All right, another one is the Sob Story. Okay, you see this every Asian country you go in, man. I don't care where you go, you're gonna see this. It says, be wary of old women or children when they approach you on the streets with a sob story or relative needing money for food and operation and burial. These are just some of the sob stories that syndicates have come up with to strike the emotional chord of the victim so that they're more likely to give money. Okay? Sob story. Okay? Remember that, guys. How to avoid this? Avoid giving money and give food instead. If applicable, do not follow them to an injured person and instead alert authorities to check it instead. While compassion and empathy are beautiful traits, they are also what shady individuals take advantage of with the regards to kind-hearted tourists. Okay? All right, for you guys that did just kind-hearted, you see somebody, oh my, I'm sorry, sure, I'm so sorry. Okay, what can I do? You need help? Here, I'll give you this. Please, just take it. I'm so sorry to see you like that. If it's you guys, you suckers, don't do it, please. It's a sad sob story. You're gonna see that every day you go out to hotel or your condo, wherever you're gonna see it, man. And what you gonna do every time you see somebody get out your pocket? Oh, I'm so sorry. No, you have to develop a hard shell. Yeah, it hurts me too to see people in a bad situation. I'm just as human as you are, but I understand that these people, some of them, just like I just read to you, are attached to syndicates and mobs. They out there making a living, just like me and you go to work. That's their job, okay? That's their job. And a lot of them see, watch this lady right here. Watch this girl right here. I'm gonna show you this. Watch this. You see that lady right there? See her? See her little baby on her hip? You will see that all the time in Cebu, Philippines. You're gonna see that. And that's just to get your sympathy, man. Oh, I got the baby. I got the child. She got to eat. I have no food. Please, sir. I'm poor. I'm poor. Please, can you get me food? Give me food, sir. Please, I need food. They'll do like that. And they'll say, look like they're about to die. Food, my baby. Don't fall for it, man. Don't fall. If they need, if you really feel sorry for them, say, look, you want something to eat? Let's go to Jollibee. I buy a meal. Come on, let's go. They don't want none. That's how they'll say. That's how I buy. That's how you get rid of them. Cause they want your money, honey. They know they can't go home unless they bring in a certain amount of money. They know that, or they get beat. Okay, that's just part of it. And some of them, they take your money and go buy shabu. You know what shabu is, right? Droga. Yeah, they go and buy them drugs, man. I'm telling you. And then a lot of them work for the syndicate. They have to have so much money before they come back. That's why they be out there all day and night, man, with them kids. and trying to pull on your heartstring so you feel sorry. Don't fall for it, man. I think I'm cold hearted. I'm really not. I'm a nice man. I'm a nice person, but I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm not gonna go give you my money because you got a baby on your hip and you looking pitiful. Look, I'm sorry to see you this way, man, but if you really want some help, I'll take a Jollibee. Then they get okay. That's all I feel. That's all I feel. Bye. That's how you get rid of that one. All right. Don't fall for that sad story. Let me show you her again. Because look at this lady now. You see that baby right there on the hip? Did that baby look skinny to you? No, that baby eat every day. She do too. Don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for it. Okay? Remember that. You come to Cebu, you come to the Philippines. Remember that. Next one is the fake fortune tellers. All right, the rampant in certain parts of Manila. It is unusual. It's not unusual for a tourist to suddenly be approached by a fortune teller mentioning something applicable in their life. Once they've got the victim hooked, then they proceed to guess, fish and tell you more about bits and pieces of your life. Then they come up with their victim's future and proceed to give unsolicited advice, after which they fake fortune tellers will ask for a fee for having told the victim's future. Don't fall for that. If you into that stuff, do it. If you want to lose your money, all of it's just fake. They coming up with stuff like you might like to hear with generalities. How do you avoid this? Remember that most fortune tellers use general statements. Do not fall for their traps. Don't fall for the okie doke. Never show interest in what they're saying, and as much as possible, walk away immediately. If a conversation can be avoided, decline when asked for a fee. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, man. I didn't list this one, but this one here, the fortune tellers, can be placed in conjunction with boodle. Okay, and I got a video on this. Look, on go to my streaming playlist. There's a video called Boodle, Budol, Budol. Boodle. Boodle is a gang. I'm telling you, man, you better. And if you're going to Manila, that's what they're all over Philippines, but they're mostly in Manila looking for suckers like you. Okay? Because I ain't no sucker. I don't play that, man. Boodle, I'm gonna tell you about the Boodle for a minute. Okay? The Boodle gang is a gang of people that are very, very intelligent. They got this. And they know how to get what they want from you. You know how to get what they want from you? By using their mouth. They do hypnotize. Can I finish the least D? You try to tell a story. They will hypnotize you by talking to you. It's called conversational hypnosis. Can you say that with me, please? Conversational what? Hypnosis. Okay, just like Lisa D just said, they hypnotize you. They hypnotize you. I'm telling you, man. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing with you? Google it. What'd you say, Lisa D? Lisa D said, I didn't say it, y'all. Lisa D said she was a victim. I'm serious. She was. I can testify she was a victim. Let me tell you, want me to tell the story, Lisa D? Lisa D said she don't mind me telling the story. All right, I'm gonna tell you what happened, Lisa D. Okay. Good story, man. We in SMR, right? Okay, this was back in when we just got married. Okay. SMR by 2015. We said we're going there by it was Christmas time. We're going there by. So I said, we had just bought something. Lucy said, oh, I forgot. I'm going to get me up. I need to get me a blouse. Can you wait here for me? I'll be right back. I said, okay, I'll wait. I was at the door, main mall entrance of it, waiting for her to come back. Okay. So I checked my watch. It's 30 minutes. I said, oh, she taking a little long. Then next thing I know, it was an hour. I got nervous. So where is she? I went all over the store. I could not find Lisa D. I went where she said she was going to be. I could not find Lisa D. Guess what, y'all? She got hooked up with a boodle, man. Oh yeah. And then you did a paging also. Oh yeah, I called her. I called her about 15 times on my cell phone. Lisa D, where are you? I called her. I texted her. Lisa, no response. That's what got me worried, man. Somebody done mess with it. I was going crazy, man. I went to the security guard. I said, sir, my wife, I don't know where she at. I'm getting ready to cry, man. I'm panicking. I said, well, my wife is missing, man. I don't know where she at. Can you do me get an announcement on it? She went on the intercom, announced Lisa Bernardo Dix, please return to the 5 times. Announcement throughout the whole ball. Nobody came. I said, I'm getting ready. So I stepped right back outside again, waited. I did not hear your calls, your messages. And guess what happened, y'all? She got hooked up with a voodoo man. They got, how much did they get out of you? 8,000. They got 8,000 pesos, man. She got scammed out of 8,000 pesos. They made her go to her account, pull out 8,000 pesos, and give it to them. They hypnotized her. Voodoo hypnosis, conversational hypnosis. And the reason why they did it, they had this rule. It's a ruse, okay? They told her, okay, ma'am, don't you think you need something for your life insurance? No, you just got married. No. I said, so she said, yeah. Everything she said, when you say yes to anything they say, that keeps them going. If you say never say yes to somebody that's talking to you like that, but that if you say yes, you're telling yourself, okay, I agree, and you grab hold to what they're saying, and you are pulled into their scheme. You're pulled into their charm. You're pulled into their hypnotic ring, okay, hypnotic tone, the hypnotic mantra that they use. That's what it did on her. She couldn't even hear the alarm. She said, I hear nothing. They hypnotized her. She said 5 times they announced it. She said, I didn't hear anything. I believe her. She didn't hear anything. That's how, and I'm the psychologist. I know hypnotism is. I know actually know how to hypnotize, but I don't use it because it's unethical. I use it for myself. I do self hypnosis on certain things I want to stop doing or don't want to do. Like I self hypnotize myself to stop eating meat, and I'm not it don't phase me. I got it. I self hypnotize myself to do that. But I'm telling you is this: if you go to Manila, be careful who you talking to and how they talking to you. Fast talking people, stay away from them. They will hypnotize you by conversational hypnosis. You don't believe me, man? You don't believe me? Google it. Look it up. Look it up. Boodle, Budol hyphen Budol. Boodle gang. And they go all over this country getting people money just by talking to them. They scam people up. One time was lady had what 100,000 pesos, right? They had 100,000 pesos. Old lady, they try to talk to older people too because it's easy to hypnotize them too. They scam a lady out of 100,000 pesos, and anything they want you to do, they can hypnotize you to do. And I'm telling you, man, look up the term boodle, and then also look up the term conversational hypnosis. Okay, I know how to use it. I know the techniques. I can use it. I use it when I need to, but I don't use it on an unethical basis. Okay, so I'm just telling you that goes along with these the fortune tellers and fake fortune tellers. All right, got that, fellas? All right, good. All right, what else we got? Spike drinks. Okay, this is prevalent in certain Hong Kong nightclubs. Individuals spike the drinks of their unsuspecting victims. Once intoxicated, they bring the victim to a nearby ATM where they're made to withdraw large sums of money. If lucky, the ordeal ends at that. If not, female victims may become vulnerable to sexual attachment. Okay? Remember that, man. You ladies out there, be careful about your drinks. Okay? I know y'all, a lot of ladies come to the Philippines to have a good time. And they come by themselves. A lot of them come by themselves. Have a good time, just like men come by themselves. Ladies do the same thing. They go out and they have a good time and party hardy with these Filipino men, and they feel good. It's okay. That's their thing. That's their thing. But you got to watch out when somebody puts something in your dick. You know that date drug is out there. It's bad, man. You got to be careful with that. So it says, how to avoid. Never leave your drink unattended, and do not feel obligated to accept a drink from a stranger. Being in a foreign country, a land requires you to be extra vigilant and extra cautious. Saying no is better than having to deal with a situation once you're in it. Okay? Always, guys, this goes for everybody. You go out there to these clubs, cover your drink up, man. I don't care if you're sitting right there. If you turn your head, put your hand over your drink or put a napkin, something. Okay? Because people can slip stuff in your drink. Next thing you know, you drunk, you all messed up, and next thing you know, you be done. They got all your money, or in case of women, you in a sex trade or something like that. Kind of crazy stuff happen in Asia, man. I'm telling you, things you would never think of can happen. But you can't act like you're in the USA or you're in France or whatever. You're in a foreign country, and different rules apply, especially to you as a what? Foreigner. Okay, keep that in mind. What else we got? We got one more. Got one more. Hit, steal, and run. Okay. When traveling, especially in cars or vans, be vigilant of the people around you. Do not leave your windows rolled down, as it may be a quick It may be quick for thieves to reach inside and run off with your thing. And this is especially true on for those of you that come here to the Philippines and you take jeepneys. Don't use your cell phones on a jeepney. Don't pull out any money on a jeepney. That's when you get ready to pay them. Make sure you have the coins already in your hand. That's it. That's the only thing you want in your hand is your coin to pay the jeepney driver. Because what happens is people rob off jeepneys people all the time. They'll be sitting there like they're a regular passenger. As soon as you pull out their phone or your money or your wallet, and they off the jeepney, you'll be amazed how fast they can get off that. They can jump the window out the window while the jeepney drivers still running. They'll jump out. That's how fast they do stuff. I saw about a month ago, the lady was this elderly lady. She was on the jeepney. She had just paid her fare. The boy next to her grabbed her pocketbook, and he pulled it. And the lady wouldn't let go. He pulled it and pulled it. He jumped off the jeepney. She's still holding on. He almost pulled off the jeepney, and the jeepney was still going because the driver didn't know what was going on. Things like that happen, and especially to tourists because they want your cell phone. A lot of them have these little cheap little 500, 300 peso telephone. They want the smartphone. They see you with that smartphone. You got your iPhone, the latest and the greatest. Filipinos love the greatest and the latest technology. I'm telling you, man, it's something about technology in Filipino. When they see it, they got to have it. And if you got it and don't have the money to buy, use a target, man. And then sometimes when they get it, they'll use it for themselves. They get tired, sell it on the black market. So I'm telling you, man, be careful on the jeepneys, even in the taxis. When you're driving in a taxi, do not roll the window down because you're hot. Keep it up. You might crack it just a little bit to get some air, but don't roll it down because people will reach. When you park in the corner, people are reaching in that window and grab what they see, whatever they can get. And sometimes the problem is that the taxi drivers are in cahoots with those people. They say, okay, John, I got this. They'll be on their cell phone. They'll say, they speak it in the language. You don't know what they're saying. I got this phone, man. He got some money in his pocket. And you got a big old cell phone. I'm gonna drive on the corner and I'm gonna park at this light. Be out there, okay? He pop out the corner, you got your window down, little Joey comes in, and he gone, okay? Do not keep your window down. You don't know what these people are planning. You don't know what they're saying. Keep your windows up and keep your valuables in your possession and close to your possession, your body at all times. You put your hand on it, you have to, whatever. Be careful. One other thing I want to tell you about, there's two thoughts on this. Some people say never travel with your passport, okay? Then others say always travel with your passport. And my thing is, this is what I do now. I don't know. Some of you may be the totally opposite. I always have my passport with me every place I go. I keep it in my man purse, everywhere I go, because I can't even count the amount of times on my fingers how many times I've needed my passport for this, for that, and then I had to go back on. I stopped there. I said, okay, keep my passport. The best place for me for my passport is with me at all times. If you come into a hotel, you may want to put it in this hotel safe, okay? But if you do so, make you a copy of the main pages of your passport. Have a copy on your person at all times. You never know when you will be stopped to show proof of your identity, proof of your passport, and or visa if you have one. So if you prefer to leave it in a hotel safe, that's okay. Make sure the safe is usable and the combination, all like that. But copy it, have copies before you leave the USA, make copies of it and keep that on your person wherever you go. If you don't feel comfortable carrying your passport around, because there's a tendency sometimes somebody get your merce or whatever, that your passport gone, okay? But I ain't playing that game. This is what I do. You don't have to do like me. Do your personal preference. My preference is this. I take my passport everywhere I go when I leave this house, everywhere. And I want to make sure I got it. And if you try to get my merch, you can get me. I'm coming with it. I'm not leaving. You got to go through me. Okay, that's how I do now. That's my thing. But that's a matter of preference, and that's a matter of choice. But I told you why I choose the way I choose. All right, that's it. I think that's it. Is that it? Okay. Oh, okay. How to avoid? Stay away from roads that are poorly lit. If anything is thrown at your vehicle, do not stop unless the area is well illuminated and well populated. Do not try to clean it up with a wiper, as it may evaporate The murkiness of the windshield if caught in a collision. Wait for authorities to settle the matter before paying anyone. If you're driving out here, those of you that come out here and drive, if you have an accident, don't pay them nothing. You wait there, call the police, call PMP. And I can tell you that it will take a long time. It may take an hour, it may two. It's not like the USA where they come in 15, 10, 15, 20 minutes. No, buddy. It may take 2 hours, but they're going to come if you call them. Wait, do not pay. If they say you hit me up, make sure you don't move your car. Make sure they don't move their car. Most of them, more than likely, if you have a wreck out here, it's going to be a bike, motorbike. Because the motorbikes are by far the number one vehicle that have wrecks, accident out here is motorbikes. Either motorbikes and jeepneys or taxis. But usually it's a motorbike, okay? Nobody move nothing. Because when they come, they're going to have to take pictures. You're going to have to get your story, their story. And then guess what, guys? They're going to take your license. So you go to court. And they're going to take the other person's license too. Till the judge figure out what happened. So you can't drive after that. Now, some people will pay the person. Well, if it's not that bad, they say, can I just pay you? You know, you do that if you want to, man, but I don't play that game. All right. All right. So I told you some information, valuable information. You may not think it's valuable, but I guarantee you, some of the stuff I tell you, you will probably run into a lot of the stuff I just went through if you come into the Philippines. You hear me? So this is one of the broadcasts that you might want to look at again before you get on that plane. Okay, to refresh your memory. Okay, so today we gave you a lot of information about travel scams. Okay, and it's more than that, guys. I narrowed it down. Okay, but it's more than that. All right, y'all ready to ride this train? Lisa, you ready?
Yeah, people.
Lizzie got to sing, y'all. She get ready to sing. Go on, sing, Lizzie. Go on. Then she don't want to sing. All right, guys. People get ready. For is a train. For is a train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. It just get on board. All you need is love. Woo, sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. It just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. Everybody ready? Ready to ride the train? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the roll call? Are y'all ready for the roll call, man? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this yeah. Okay, y'all. Let's get this train. You know, let me tell you what the love train now. Love train is when we come together, we support each other, we uplift each other in love. We talk about some good things, we give suggestions, we ask questions, and we support each other primarily in decency and love. Yeah, it's about each one teach one, each one reach one, and let not your heart be troubled. It's gonna be that's what we do, man. We support each other and lift each other up. Because you know what? Most people don't have that love. Everybody go around their own business and they don't feel no love. We give the love to you, man, left and right. So we're gonna have some love on this train today. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. First man up, first man up, first man up. Who got man enough to be first man up? Who got some man enough to be the first man up? Who? Ho, ho, ho. I'm just acting crazy, man. He said, please. Okay, who's the first man in this house today? First man up, first man up. Frederick Mason, what's up, man? Frederick get the first man up, Lisa D. Frederick Mason. Good morning, Frederick. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ride a little train with Bobby D and Lisa D. Top of the morning to you, Bobby D and Lisa. Thank you so much, Frederick. Good to see you, man. Always good to see my regulars in there. Yeah, riding a little train with Bobby D. One nation under. Woo, ain't no stopping us, Frederick. All right, well, we got to ride a little train. Bobby D and Lisa. Frederick Mason, let's get this little train rolling. All aboard. Toot, toot. All aboard. Toot, toot. Let's do this thing, man. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. Murphy Hayes in his house. What's up, Murphy? Good to see you, Murphy, man. You say toot toot all aboard, baby. Roll, baby, roll. Let's do this thing, man. We rolling down the train track, man. Ain't nobody stopping us, man. One nation under. Woo-hoo, yeah, man, we got this thing rolling, man. Markel, yeah, man, Markel gave it a donation. Thank you so much, Markel. What's up, man? What's up? What's up, Markel's TV? He said, hello, Bobby D and Lizzie. What's up, Markel? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I love Chamber Bobby D and Lizzie. Hey, y'all remember Markel's TV? He has veterans, talks about veterans affairs, veterans benefit. He has sometimes he has things on electronics. You know, he loves electronics, everything electronic, cameras, TV, whatever, man. Anything electronic, he might do a show on it. And he does work travel stuff as well, and a lot of other stuff that I don't know all about. But he does. Check his show out. Primarily veterans and work travel and electronics. Markel is a good man. We're gonna get Markel close to the end of the month. Same date. I got to go back and see what date that was. We'll try to get you for the same date each month. But Markel gonna be on the show. And last time we had a great time. We talked about a whole lot of veteran stuff, man. I was totally enlightened about veterans and stuff. I didn't know half of the stuff, but I'm getting educated, y'all. I'm getting educated on veteran stuff. But yeah, man, y'all check out his show, man, on YouTube. Also, he's on Instagram. It's called Markel's TV. All right, that's who else riding the rope train, Bobby D and Lizzie. Eddie Jackson in his house. What's up, Eddie? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go back. I gotta Lizzie, get over here. Like, what you doing, Lizzie? She said, I forgot it. I'm sorry, Markel. Hold on. I gotta get you. I'm gonna get Big Mama for you today, okay? Big Mama like to dance. She been bugging me by dancing. I don't know what's wrong with her. Every time I turn around, she said, can I do my dance? Can I do my dance? Where you at, Big Mama? Big Mama. Big Mama, where you at now? Stop hiding from me, Big Mama. I know you want to do your dance, but you ain't got to hide like that. Yeah. That's Big Mama, man. She know how to do the robot. Y'all remember how long old the robot is, right? Big Mama like to kind of dance because she don't have to do all that split and stuff. She can just, you know, that robot stuff. Easy to do that. You can be 150 and do the robot, man. She choose to easy dance. Thank you so much, Markel. Appreciate that, man. This is my OG right here. You got to. OG said thank you too. Thank you. All right, let's see who else. Let me go back. Right here. Okay, we came from Markel. All right, Eddie Jackson, around the low train, Bobby D and Lizzie in his house. He's Bobby D, my favorite YouTuber. Oh, don't tell me, Jeb Jam. I just left there live stream to come to you. Good, man. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, you know, Jeb Jam and me hang together too, man. He's one of my regulars too. We all right. So if he don't mind if you coming to me, you going to somebody else other than me and Markel, you be like, what's your problem? So it's all right, man. It's all good. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Well, they got around a little train about D, Lisa D. And Jack said, yeah, I was told today I was slipping on my pimping. Then she mentioned like the guy on the love train, toot. She mentioned like the guy on the love train. Oh man, I didn't know I was pimping on the love train, man. Hey man, you know what they say, right? It's hard out there for a pimp. Yeah, man. I don't mind pimping on a love train because I'm pimping love, baby. Love, straight up, sweet love, sweet love. Hey man, Reggie Cole, man, his house. What's going on, Reggie, man? Good to see ya. One Nation under a groove. What's up, man? He said, morning, Bobby D and Lizzie. You're having a wonderful, blessed morning. Yeah, man, we're doing good, man. I got Lisa D. She over there trying to act cute this morning. She don't want to be on the camera, but she doing her little thing on there. She monitoring the program so I don't miss nothing. What's up?
I'm here.
She said, okay, I'm here. Good to see you, man. Reggie Colvin. Who else we got around the love train? Bobby D and Lizzie. We got West R. What's up, West? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. One Nation under the groove, loud and love train. Bobby D and Lizzie. Good to see you. Welcome to the love train, West R. Look like you new here today. He said, Bobby D, thanks for the informative content. I heard currency exchange kiosks will give a better rate for crisp, large foreign bills. Is it true? I think you're right. What I do when I go to exchange, in fact, let me just, I'm gonna talk on this topic just for a second. So, because I got a lot of people that come here that are new, and I want to make sure they don't get messed up with the exchange stuff. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna go back before I get to your question, Wes. I'm gonna make some suggestion to those of you that are coming here. I would not bring a whole lot of cash. Don't bring a whole lot of cash to exchange, because if you have a debit card you can get cash straight from the ATM machines here in the Philippines. Okay, they will work fine. When you put your ATM in the machine, put your code in, uh, you will pull out pesos, not dollars. If you're from the U.S., not uh, coins or whatever. If you're from Hong Kong, whatever, but it will pull out pesos because it automatically transfers from dollars if you're in the U.S. to pesos. You're gonna pull out pesos. So actually, there's no need to bring a whole lot of money. And the exchange rate they give you on the banks is primarily better than what you'll find at the kiosk or the banks here. Don't go to the banks. Whatever you do not go to the bank. This is the highest exchange rate they have there. The kiosk is probably your best bet if you have the change. Also, there are supermarkets, department stores, grocery stores. They have exchange there at the office. You just go to the office and look, I got $100, I want to exchange it. Their rates are not as bad as the banks, but it's better than the banks, okay? But the kiosk, the safest place to get your money exchanged would be a kiosk, not external, not outside the mall. Anytime you want to exchange your money, if you have cash to exchange, you want to go to a lighted place. I don't exchange money any place other than in the mall. No, I don't go to no bank. You know, banks are too high. But if you go to a bank in the mall, it's okay, but they still higher. Go to the kiosk in the mall. That's usually your best bet. Even if you're staying in a hotel and they say, well, sir, we do have exchange rates here. Their exchange rate's going to be higher than you would find out in the mall, okay? So go to the mall, exchange your money there. That's the safest and best place to do. Now, your original question was, per the currency exchange rate. Yeah, I just answered your question. It is a little bit better, then that's probably the best place to go in the mall kiosk to get your money exchanged. But as I mentioned to you, like me, I used to, when I first came out here, I was traveling with 1,200 cash on me, man, 1,200. One other thing I want to mention to you, you cannot bring 10,000 or more in here, cash, or you'll be taxed. They'll have to fill out a form to the federal government because they think you're a drug runner, you know, all that kind of stuff. So don't bring out no more, no, come less than 10,000. You won't even need that much, man. You come to the Philippines, okay? Everything is cheaper. But I used to bring like 1,200 cash with me. And I found out I didn't half the money. I would come back with half of it, even still in my pocket. You don't need all that money. And when I started bringing 500, and then sometimes I run over the 500, I just step at the ATM machine and boom. Then I started I was bringing 200. That's it. 200. The rest, when I went over that 200, ATM. Just like that. Just like that. Now you will be charged an ATM exchange rate fee, transfer fee. They'll be charged two charges. Number one will be the local bank charges, and then there'll be your bank charge. Okay. You got to consider that. But it's convenience. You're paying for the what? Convenience. So accept that. Now, I can tell you two ways that you can get around not paying zero fees, zero fees. The way, number one, you can get a bank account with Schwab. Schwab, you know what Schwab, the brokerage account. If you have a Schwab account, you have a Schwab ATM card, they charge you no fees. In other words, what they will charge you fees, but they will reimburse you 100% on your card. Also, if you have a Fidelity brokerage account, which I do, they do just like Schwab. You put your card in there, get your money, they'll charge you the fees. But when you get your statement back at the end of the month, you'll see credit. So you get the money right back. Those two, and there's another one, Capital One. Those three companies, if you have overseas and you pull money out of your ATM card, they credit you all the ATM exchange fees. And so you're not paying anything for transfers. Okay. And that's what I do. I've been doing that since I moved out here in 2014. Yeah, I've been doing it. They've never charged me. They charge them. I see all the credits, credited. One time I had about $400 worth of credit. I pull out a lot of money back, you know. So I'm saying, get you one of those cards, guys. If you do a lot of traveling overseas, it will save you money over time. And that's one thing I can pass on to you. Okay. All right. I think we got your question answered. Well, we got Ryan Love, Train, Roddy, Liz John Thomas. What's up, man? What's up, John? Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said, Grab app is great for getting around Manila. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Grab app is good. And we even do it when we get ready to go out of town here. That's what we do. We call a Grab taxi driver. We pay because we know what's going to be, the price is going to be before we get in the car. And then even them sometimes, John, they pulled one on us last time. We went to Japan. They had said on the computer what the price would be. when we get ready to stop at the airport, he jacked the price up on. Remember that, Lisa D?
No, it's not. When you do, what's that? There's a charge, my dear, 90 pesos or 80 pesos when you do reservation.
Okay, so
There's a
they charged it with a
reservation fee.
reservation fee, man. But still, they went up on. For me, they went up on the price. But we use Grab. We use Grab when we get ready to go out of town, just because we leave our car and then we need somebody to take us to the airport. But that's pretty good. But Grab is pretty good. And I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a broadcast in the Philippines right now. Y'all ever heard of Anchors? ANGKAS Anchors?
Okay.
Joyride, Anchors, and there's another one. There's 3 services here that are currently being tested to provide motorcycle taxi ride. You know what that means? It means you can ride all over town and you get just like a taxi, but you're on the back of a motorcycle. And there have to be they were doing it for a long time, but they weren't licensed, and the country was getting any money from them. So somebody said, "Man, we missing out. We have to license these people, and we have to tax them so we can get revenue." Now, so that's what they're doing right now. They're running an experiment to determine which one they will accept. And I'm gonna bring that to you on one broadcast so you guys know when you come out here what to look out for, how much they should be charging you. I well, we got riding off channel Bobby List D. Markel said get cards, ATM or credit cards that have no overseas fee. There you go, Marky. There you go, Markel. You cannot take what you do in the streets in the USA to another country. You will lose everything. Yeah, man, you lose every time. You got what he said. Get you a card that have no ATM fees overseas, international fee. You need to say, go to your bank. Say, listen, if I use my debit card, you're gonna charge me? They say yes, and you don't want to use that one in overseas. You find one that's not going to charge you. One that I told you about, I use Fidelity. You can use Schwab, and you can use Capital One. There's a lot of others out there that I don't know about, but those 3 I know for sure. I use Fidelity, been using that for years. I get charged no fee, but they charge me though. But they credit it back on my every time I get my statement. I see credit. So that's what I use ATM. And I don't go to the teller exchange, money exchange for nothing. When I pull my money straight out the ATM, it's come out in pesos. I have US dollars in my bank. I take my ATM card, put it in there, and it comes out in pesos. And so I don't never go to the exchange place for nothing. Bruce Bogle, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Right along, Train Bobby D. Lizzie. He says, West R, I was at a grocery store near in Behold that gave a better exchange rate for a $100 bill than 520s. Had nothing to do with the condition of the bills. Okay. So he said he was in a grocery store in Behold that gave a better exchange rate. So that's happened. You know, wherever you can find the best exchange rate, you should. The grocery stores are good. The kiosks in the malls are good. I wouldn't do these kiosks outside the mall, and I wouldn't do those because the banks, never go to the banks. They're gonna rip you straight up off, man. But yeah, if you can find a good one outside in the grocery store, do it, man. They're all over. We got Riding Love Train with Bobby D. Lizzie. John Thomas, Riding Love Train with Bobby D. Lizzie. One nation under a groove. He said Bobby D. Yellow taxi are better in Manila. White taxi is bad. I got scammed at the airport by a white taxi. Okay, I didn't know that. But Grab from now on. Okay, and here in Cebu, if you get off the airport, do not take the yellow taxi in Cebu because they are higher, right, Lizzie?
Dollars.
What?
They're too high.
Okay, yeah, they're higher. They're higher here in Manu and in the Cebu. It's the yellow
Even
taxi.
in Manila.
Well, he says he said the yellow taxi is the better in Manila.
Might be. They don't do scam like not like in the white taxis. You know, white taxis they are bad sometimes. Other drivers, just like what happened to me.
What happened to you?
Last time, I mean, when we went to Manila, then the guy almost hit me because I didn't give a tip.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you about. We went to Manila a couple of years ago, and we had this taxi driver. Taxi drivers are terrible in Manila, man, because they have to compete with other taxi drivers, and they have traffic in Manila's like that, congested. And they can't, you have to, the more money they make is when faster they can get you out to your destination, then they can go to the next round. And when that traffic just gets them very, very frustrated. So what happened was me and Nisi were going to Ocean Park. We got this taxi driver. Our hotel was not far from Ocean Park, but he didn't want to take it. Then we got Another one, he took us, and he wanted us not to use the meter. I said, no. Lisa D was doing the talking. I kept my mouth shut. Lisa said, no, we use the meter, sir. We use the meter. So he said, okay. He turned the meter on, and he got us to the Ocean Park. And then Lisa D gave him the money. And Lisa D and I got out the car.
My dear, he did not turn on the meter.
I'm going to turn on. Okay, tell that story.
He said, just pay me 100, mom. Just pay me 100. And we are not far from the ocean park. We might pay 50 pesos like that. So that's why I did not give it tips, because 100 pesos is more than enough.
Okay.
That's why he was angry to me. He almost hit me because I didn't give
This is what happened. He wanted us to pay. He didn't turn on the meter because he said we were close to Ocean Park. So we paid him. He said, how much he said?
100 pesos.
Give him 100 pesos. So Lisa said, okay. So when we got out of the car, and he was rude anyway, he wasn't really nice. She gave him the 100 pesos. And when we got out of the car, he took his car and almost hit Lisa D. He backed up to it like, but that close. He meant to do it. He meant it. He had a stick. You know how you can control a car easier with a stick. He almost hit Lisa D like that. And he touched her. He really hit her. He didn't hit her like boom, but he touched her. He meant to do it. We looked at him. I said, what's wrong with you, man? And then he pulled off. I said, I'm gonna get your license. But I was too late. He pulled off too fast. Taxi drivers, man, they will mess you up. You got to be careful. There's so many. Go online, Google taxi drivers in Manila, taxi driver scam. They'll try to rip you off any way they can. You have to be very careful.
Sometimes also what's on the meter, you have to add 50 pesos, like something like that.
Yeah. That's another scam.
They always did that in Manila. When I was in Manila. Okay. See.
What she was saying is, a lot of times you have a meter taxi in Manila, and they'll tell you the price on the meter. They say, sir, I need 50 more pesos. They'll add more pesos on. And if you don't get out, if you don't pay them 54, they're gonna say, sir, I call the police. Oh, kind of crazy. I said, do you know what to say? Call the police.
You will lock the door and they don't open the door.
Yeah, they won't let you out. All kind of crazy stuff they do, man. These taxi drivers are under a huge amount of pressure. And guess what, guys? I forgot to tell y'all this. Taxi drivers, not only are they under pressure to perform and to get money, a lot of them are on that what? Droga. Shabu. I tell you about this time, me and Lisa, we was in Cebu. We were going to pick up our car from the shop. We got this taxi driver. He went to sleep at the wheel. We sitting in the back seat. He going, I said, sir. He woke him up because either he was one or two things. He was on drugs or he was overslept. He had no sleep. Because, a lot of them work 18, 16, overwork. A lot of them work 18, 20 hours a day. I mean, sir. He could have wrecked. We sitting in there.
Yeah, most of the taxi drivers, they work 24 hours.
You have to be very careful when you get in these taxis, okay? That's all now. Let's go. Round of love, Chairman Bobby D and Lisa D. We got Lisa D. Now, SML, he said, just pay them what you want when you jump out. Yeah. They might try to run you over, too, when you jump out. Round of love, Chairman Bobby D and Lisa D. We got Reggie. Oh, man. What's up, Reggie? He said, Bobby D, can you tell everyone what's a good travel agency to come to the Philippines or any way of the Southeast Asia? What I use ASAP tickets to get my tickets. They are not necessarily a travel agency. They are a company that they specialize in finding vacant seats on flights. And they get the reduced price from the airlines, pass on that reduction to their clients. So they can find you the cheapest flight. Now, if you don't care about the cheapest flight, you just want quality, you should go with the airline I would choose is Korean Airline. They're the best quality service out there. They're going to be a little bit higher now, but to me, they're the best. They treat you like a king and queen when you get on them. And as soon as you get on the Korean Airline, they're going to give you some slippers. You got to take your shoes off. They want you to be relaxed. Then after
be sure it is not smelly.
He said, be sure your feet are not smelly. But then they're gonna give you some slippers. Then they'll give you next thing they'll come out with the hot towels. They want you to feel relaxed. Put the hot towel over your face, sit back in the chair and relax. And then after that, they're gonna serve you food. They serve you food about 8 times on your flight, man, depending on how long your flight is. And that's one of the best airlines here. Um, as far as getting here, if you do you have access to online, because online is going to be your best bet. As far as an agency, I don't use a lot of agency. The only one I use is ASAP tickets online. That's it. I don't we don't really use agencies that much. If you need help with agency, email me and I'll find some for you where you are. Okay, but I pretty much use ASAP tickets, or there's some other ones out there, Travelocity and Expedia. Also, for those of you that are very conscious, budget minded, you can go online. What's the name of the one that? What's the name of the one that you have to bid? You have to bid for your tickets. I forgot the name of, but there's other plenty out there. Just Google best airline. All right, we back, y'all. We dropped. Sorry about that. All right, who else riding low train? Bobby D. Listy. Reggie Colbon. He said, okay, baby, you answered the question. All right, good, good. All right, who else riding love train? Diaz, what's up, man? Good morning to you, Diaz. You all right?
Morning.
Good to see you. Good to see you. One nation under a groove. What's up? What's up? Hey, man, we doing good. Good to see you, man. Good morning to you. Andy, what's up, man?
Andy,
Hey, that's one of my
good
favorite guys right there.
evening to you.
Andy, he's a Bobby and Lily D. Good evening and good morning. And God bless you. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. I received the blessings. We love to receive blessings, and we pass those blessings back to you as well. And love, peace, love, happiness, joy, power, strength, wealth. We pass it all back to you, man, and we receive it as well. Thank you so much, Andy. Like I said, this is the part 2 of the other day. Yeah, man. This is part 2. Man, I keep y'all, I try to give you a well-rounded and a well-grounded information when I give it to you, and I try to be as detailed as possible. Sometimes I cut it short, but I keep you in the loop. I got riding a little train with Bobby D. Terry Fleming in his house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Riding a little train with Bobby D. Listy. We got riding a little train today. We got Murphy Hayes. He said, "Do you have a tape? Do you have to tape your luggage now?" No, nah, man. All that from Philippines. Pretty much you okay. You don't have to put no plastic on it now, no tape. You good, man. They don't have that stuff out there that much. You're not gonna find that. I haven't seen it in maybe a couple of years now. So you're gonna be good. If you go to Thailand, you better plastic wrap something. That's where it's at right now. All right, Ron, I love Chamber Bobby D says Murphy says, do you suggest taping your luggage now that director cracked down on the back bullet scam? No, you don't need to tape it now. The bullet scam's been gone, man. It's been gone since about 2018, 17, something like that. So it's not prevalent here in the Philippines now. Andy, I love trying to say, hey, Bobby, you make these live shows really entertaining, man. You really do. Thank you so much, man. That's what we try to do, man. We try to give you an alternative to the TV, man. Because TV, everybody's turning off TV. We don't watch too much TV here. You don't know that, right? We too busy. So we watch YouTube, or we just read, listen to music, do our thing. KC says, let Lisa tell it. Okay, go ahead, tell her, Lisa.
Who is it?
I know what you're saying. Go ahead. Stop it, people.
I think he was talking about when I got scammed in SM Cebu.
No, we were talking about the taxi thing you were telling about.
No, that was not it.
Yes,
that was the.
You was talking about the taxi driver. Remember?
I did it already. I talked to.
Okay.
I talked about
Okay.
it.
All right.
I think there was the scamming in SM Cebu.
Okay.
Yeah, that was true. I got scammed and I was so pissed off after that.
Is he pissed off?
8,000? They got 8,000 on my pocket. Oh, buster it. And then I went back the next day and then they cannot refund my money. I was so angry.
That was not a good time, man. They got 8,000 pesos out of her hard-earned money, man. And I was like, Lisa D, you didn't hear me calling you? I called.
Did not, really.
She didn't hear me. She didn't hear the intercom. They had her hypnotized, man.
I heard his call, his messages when I'm almost done. I mean, I almost went outside already in their office.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "What? I got a lot of missed calls and text messages from Bobby D. Oh my god! And then he was telling on the message that he made a
Announcement.
announcement,
Five.
paging in the whole mall. Oh
She
my
didn't hear it.
god.
That's how hard she was hypnotized.
And then you know what? He left me. He went home, and
Oh,
you went
oh yeah, I
home.
did go home.
He left
You know why I went home? Because I was there almost 2 hours waiting for her, and I looked all over the mall. We had done intercom. I was getting ready to call the police. I'm serious. I was that worried with about her. I was gonna call the police and say, I have a missing person here. My wife been missing. I lost her in the mall. Please help. I'm serious. But about a
Yeah,
half an
he
hour,
left me.
half an hour to an hour after I got home, she took a taxi and got home. I said, I was so upset. I said, where you been? I've been looking for you. She said, I didn't hear you. I said, what happened? She said, she had the people hypnotized her. She didn't even know it. She said all she could do was do what they told her to do. And that was it. She went and got the money. So I'm telling you, man, be careful who you're talking to and be careful what they say to you. If you think you feel that they're being impositioning you and being posing you, holding you, move on. So look, I gotta go. Just go. Don't you be rude, whatever you do, just break off. That's break the hold on you. Okay? Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm serious. Voodoo, conversational hypnosis is very. You see these people on TV and say, snap your finger, and people be like that.
No, they was said.
No, let me finish this.
Okay.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about if you see these people on TV and they hypnotize somebody and snap their finger and they go to sleep, it's real. And they snap their finger and they go back, wake up, it's no joke, man. You think they'll sit up there and think it's a joke too. Come down here and get ripped off. See what happens. Then you see how you feel about it. What we saying?
No, I said, do not let the people talk to you when they said, "Mom, do you have ATM or something like, Mom, you win something like that, you will get a gift, something, they will give you gift, something like that," and then they will trying to talk to you, just avoid it. They will give something, don't talk to them.
Avoid people you don't know and they trying to bring conversation to you. Okay, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Reggie Coleman in his house, he said, I don't talk to strange people I don't know or have no desire to know, because people have scams and try to get money out of you. I already know about all the people to try to talk to you, get money. Yeah, man.
Yeah, right.
That's how they do. Fast talkers. You see somebody talking fast, keep walking.
Mm-hmm.
Fellow traveler, he says, come on, be serious. Hey, man, we are serious. You think
We're playing.
he think it's a joke? You let him come, fellow traveler. You come out here and see what happened to you. The first one be, oh, they got me. Murphy Hayes, Riley Love, Train, Bobby D. Liz D said, Filipina tried a starving child game with me and sent me a picture proving she had kids. When I saw the pictures, the kids were dressed very nice, and the little boy was built better than me. Yeah, man, it's a game they run on you. That's Sob Story. Murphy, KC says, sometimes I hypnotize people as I crack my knuckles while staring them down. Hmm? Next. I don't know what you're talking about, KC. He trying to be funny. All right, Run Low Train, Bobby D. Liz D. Terry Fleming, I stopped drinking 13 years ago. I don't have habits except cigarettes. Okay, that's good, man. And you said except cigarettes. You have still smoking cigarettes. You need to get rid of that, buddy. Work on that. Hypnotize you. You want me to hypnotize you? Come on down here. I'll get you out of it, man. I'm telling you. I know how to do it. Casey said they sell the passport book at passport card from the government now. I only take my card passport with me. Okay. Oh, you have a card passport. Okay. You have a card passport and not a regular paper passport. Okay. I didn't know that. When they started doing that? Because I just got my passport renewed year before that. And they didn't give me no card passport. They gave me a paper passport. Let's go. Kevin H. Ride a low train, Bobby D. Lee D. King Street, Bobby D. What's up? King Street. Oh yeah, you know about King Street, Kevin? King Street, yeah, that's my homie. King Street, man. Yeah, that's my homie, Charleston, man. King Street. You remember Edwards on King Street in Charleston? And Mars Street? You know where that at, Kevin? That's where I'm from, man. What? That's where I'm from, man. King Street, man. That's one of the main streets in Charleston, man. King Street. I lived on Cumming Street. You know what Cumming Street is? It's all white down there now. It used to be black. It's all white, man. But yeah, Kevin, King Street, man. That's my street, man. Yeah.
So he's your neighbor.
Yeah, that's my homie, man. Homie from Charleston, South Carolina. And Dave, what's up? He said, dude, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on now, you. Eddie Jackson around the Lord training Bobby D. He said, nah, Bobby D. She was joking, saying I was slipping on my pimping because I was stacking today on finishing the writing of the 4th chapter of my new book. I'll be more focused tomorrow. Okay. I hear you, man. You go right. Let me know when you get that book out, man. I got to get it. Kimberly Cunningham, Ryder Love Train, Bobby D. Lisi. Here's out here, two. Can you remember at least 2 places in Cebu that I can rent for at least 6 months starting May 2020 for my husband and I, trying to have everything set up before I get there? 2 places that you can rent for at least 6 months. It's going to be hard to find a place for just 6 months unless you do
condo.
Excuse me, a condo or Airbnb. You can't, most apartments out here or houses, they want you to do at least a year, and they want 12 checks. Did I say sex? They want 12 blank checks, not blank checks. They want 12 checks payable to them in advance. So each month, when it's time for them to get their money, to just put it in the bank, put it in the bank. But places that you can rent for at least 6 months.
IT Park.
IT Park would be your best bet in Cebu City. If you're coming to Cebu, IT Park be your best bet. They have a lot of places over there.
And there's a new Ayala Mall.
Yeah, there's a new Yellow Mall there, and a lot of things
convenient.
Yeah, very convenient for you. You can within walking distance. You will go online to Airbnb. You may find some Airbnb.com, and find out what your options are there. But it would be hard for me to say right now exactly what 2 places you can rent for 6 months, because most of the time you don't find 6 months. Now, if you coming for
try to look in F. Cabahog also.
Yeah, F. Cabahog is a business district, and they rent to a lot of business people. But the best go online at Airbnb or Travelocity.com or one of those places, and see what you can find out from there.
Okay. Chicky. Hi, Chicky. Where's my check?
Chicky Rossi, what's up? Chicky, what's up, man? Good to see you from Connecticut. All right, Chicky. Welcome to the Love Train. This is Bobby D. I'm Bobby D, and that's
Lisa D.
And we say welcome to you, man. Good to see you. Always good to get a new face, a new familiarity with you, Chicky. Remember to click on the subscribe button for me, please. And like, share, subscribe. Always good to have a new member of our YouTube family. We come to you live, man. And we come to you strong. We come to you hard. We come to you right. And we come to you tight, man. Every day. Yeah, we give it to you straight, man. We don't fake it. We don't fake the funk on this show. We give you everything we got, man. We don't hold back. 110%. That's our motto. Okay? Yeah, man. He said hello from Connecticut. I've never been to Connecticut. I've never been there. It's a small state, but I've never been there. I've been in New York and all those things around it, but never been in Connecticut. Good to see you, Chicky. Casey said, how do the Fidelity card work?
What?
Okay.
Read it properly.
You read it.
Fidelity.
Okay.
Validity. You said validity.
You know I'm hyped up, y'all. she like to play with me, y'all. She like every time if I say something wrong, she jumps all over it. But if she say something wrong, I didn't mean to say that. But you know what I mean. Fidelity works like this. Fidelity is a brokerage, stock and mutual funds, a brokerage account. But you can get an account with them if you want what's called a cash account, cash checking account. You can go down there and bring them $500, $300, whatever you want to start your account out with, and start a checking account with them. And they'll try to get you to sign up with a brokerage account where you can trade stocks and bonds and so forth. So I don't need all that. I just want a checking account. And then once you get your checking account with them, you can travel all over the world, and your international fees are waived. And they'll charge you the fee. You'll see it. But when you get your statement, credit it, everyone. But now the easiest one you want to do, go online to CapitalOne.com and get your Capital One checking account. That's probably going to be your easiest bet. And they give them to you. You don't have to have no stock account with them or nothing. It's just checking account. CapitalOne.com. Apply for their checking account, and just send me money off your credit card or whatever online or PayPal. Start up your account. And whenever you tell them you want a debit card to your account, when you go out of town, international, charge it, and they credit you back just like Schwab and just like Fidelity. All right. Round of love, Chain Bobby D. List D. He like me, man. He trying to save money. I try to save money wherever I go. Yeah, I use my Fidelity card in Japan. Everywhere we went in Southeast Asia, I've used that card, and they pull out that nation's money wherever I go. I had no trouble with it.
Yeah, because if you pull that money here, they will charge $5 every dispense in
Mhm.
ATM machine.
Yeah, but we get it back on Fidelity. Remember, they give us back money. Murphy, hey, round of love, Chain Bobby D. Lisa D got jokes. Yeah, she got jokes. She got jokes. She a joking,
Smell
joking. Y'all don't know Lisa
smelly
D.
feet.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know Lisa D. Like I know her. She got jokes a lot. KC, the hypnotized. Okay, KC, you be funny, man. Man, you wait. You be the main one. As soon as he get out there, he be like, oh, okay, whatever you want. Here you go. Hey, he be funny now. You wait. All right, round of love, Chain Bobby D. Lisa D.
Thank you, Lisa D. You're welcome.
Round of love, Chain Bobby D. Lisa D. Ghost Man, he says on the court, 3 cluck,
Count
like
three,
on the count, 3 cluck,
like a
3
chicken.
on the count, 3 cluck, cluck like a oh. I got you down. He said on the count of 3 cluck like a chicken, cluck cluck cluck. Hey man, y'all guys, y'all playing, but I'm telling you, I'm a psychologist. I know it is serious. I know how to hypnotize. You think I'm playing with you? You come down here and let me check. Let me put something on you. All right, JC, both go.
Thank you.
I got mine a year ago. You have to request it. Okay. Got what?
Fidelity, Mike.
Okay. All right, round of love, Chain Bobby Listy. In his house, we got Kevin H. What's up, man? Good to see you. He from Charleston, man. You know what I'm talking about. Then he's the Charleston man. He got that Gullah talk. Yeah, man. Yeah, we Geechee, man. We straight Geechee. I mean, you see Kevin, man. If you see Kevin, you see me. We all from Charleston, just alike, man. We straight up, nice people. We friendly and we family oriented. That's how we are, man. Every time I meet a Charlestonian, it's like meeting somebody in my family. Because we're friendly and we loving and we want to make sure you're happy with us and we want to be good. That's how we do. L goes, he said, Bobby, do you have to pay extra for the passport card? It's a small fee. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Because when I got my passport last year, they didn't tell me nothing about no card. So they just gave me my passport. So it's extra if you want it. It's optional. You don't have to have it. I got you. KC, about $23 more. It looks like a driver's license, but it's his passport. Okay. I'll just keep my passport, man. Murphy Hayes, Ghost Man, he's laughing at Ghost. Okay. All right, who I ride a little train about List D? That's it.
Eddie Jackson.
Eddie Jackson, you're my brother, so I'll send you a free copy when it's done. Yeah, man, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Send me a copy. KC I got Buku at Fidelity. Okay, good. They never told me about the card. I do cap 1, 2, but no swap. Yeah, go to just tell them you want a debit card. You might have a lot of money there, but it may be in the brokerage side of your account. See, I have brokerage side, and then I open up a checking card on the cash side. Okay, and the brokerage side, I'm full there. I just let it ride. The cash side is like a checking account. So you tell them you want to open up a cash checking account in addition to your brokerage account. That's what you do.
Be sure to let your bank know that you will travel international.
Yeah. For those of you who talked to you about the debit card, Lisa D made a very good point. Make sure before you travel to any country international that you contact your card company to say, okay, I'm going to the Philippines. Would your card work there? Am I going to be okay if I withdraw? Just like Markel was saying, make sure that your card works overseas, because a lot of cards you have in the USA, you come here, they won't. Most of the credit union cards, they won't work overseas. So you have to make sure. And some banks don't work overseas. You have to make sure before you go. And then also you have to inform them, okay, of your travel dates. I'm going to be in the Philippines June 20th to June 25th, and I'm going to be using my card. You have to go online and do it, or you can go to the teller and tell them they'll key it in. Okay, you have to. If you don't, you come to the Philippines, you use your card, they're going to lock that card up like a drum. You won't really get nothing because they think it's fraud. You have to notify them of what's called a travel alert. Okay. All right, we're on love train, Bobby Lisa. We got Eddie Jackson have a Capital One card, credit card, no foreign fee. There you go. I'm telling you, see, Eddie knows. Eddie knows. Capital One, Schwab, and Fidelity. No foreign fees, no exchange fees. Okay, no nothing. Okay. I round up train Bobby D and Listy. Bobby D's ghost man in the house. He said, Bobby D, aren't you worried that if you're using a brokerage account in the Philippines, that a crafty hacker will access to the motherload of your savings account? Hacking is very yeah, no man. I don't use my I don't touch the brokerage side of it. I only have that part as the cash side for debit. I don't touch the brokerage side of it. Even if I did, they have a SS security system layered security system. I don't know. It's SSL encryption. So encryption covers you, man. Encryption covers most everybody. We know most people can get over it, but I don't have any fears of that, Eddie. I mean, Ghost man. Round of love, turn. Ande, what's up, man? Say good night and love you guys. Thank you so much, man. Have a good one, man. It's getting late. It's getting late, man. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. Is there retired activities office in Cebu? How does the VA work there? There is no VA in Cebu. Wilkes, V Wilkes. V Wilkes looks like you knew, right? If you knew V Wilkes, click that subscribe button for me, okay? Make sure you do that when we get off the air. Click the subscribe button.
Please.
There is no retirement office in Cebu. There is no VA in Cebu. There's no Social Security in Cebu. Those are in Manila. So if you're moving, if you're moving to Cebu, you're going to have to go sometimes you can call and get your stuff done from Cebu in Manila and get it done over the phone. But if you have something very big to happen, you might have to just make a trip to Manila. But most of the time, you can go online here in the Philippines, get anything you want done online, or you can talk to a representative here locally from Manila, if you're in Cebu, and call them and get what you need done. Okay, if they can't get it done for you over the phone, they'll say, "Sir, I'm sorry, you have to make a trip to Manila." Okay, but most of the time, you can get it done over the phone. All right, Dan, that's about it. That's it.
Eddie Jackson, it don't appear on your screen, but I have it on my phone. He said, this is Eddie Jackson. He said, thanks for the info on the scam so we can protect ourselves. Have a good day, Bobby D and Lisa D.
Okay. All right, thank you, Eddie. We didn't see, that's another example. I did not get his comment on my screen at all. And I had a guy blast me out because I didn't read his comment. Y'all know I try to read every comment I see. That didn't show up on my screen, but it showed up on her phone.
Yeah.
All right. So
sometimes it appeared late.
Yeah,
on
but
your screen.
I don't have that comment on my screen. Okay. All right, guys, we're getting ready to close this thing out now. Do not drop off. Okay. Y'all know what we got to do. We close it out right. Okay. We close it out tight and we close it out right. Okay. I got to give you my closing comments. Okay. Closing argument. Okay. Y'all got to hear this closing argument. Okay. See, now I just got his remark. Thanks for the info on scams so we can protect ourselves. Have a good day. See, it shows up late. I just got it.
There's another one.
Another one after that? Hold on. Where? Okay. Ghostman, he says people who are motivated can crack SSL. Talk to you. Oh, I know that, man. I told you I'm a computer specialist. I know they can, but I don't see nobody gonna crack it for me. I don't fear that, man. Ain't nobody gonna mess with my money. You talk to Veterans Network people, if Verizon Network. I know, man. I was a network technician. I was network system administrator. I know they can. I know that's possible. But I'm saying I doubt that would happen here. I don't use my broker side here in the Philippines anyway. So I don't use my cash side here. And I don't even go online and do it. I just pull it out of the ATM cash from the cash machine. So I'm good. And I know what you're talking about, Ghost. So you're in technology, and I used to be in technology also. So I understand. All right, that's it for now, guys.
Frederick Mason said, have a great day.
Thank you so much, Frederick. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, man. Wills, that's it. Thank you so much, Wills. Appreciate that, man. All right, let's go ahead and close this thing out now. Go ahead to right there. No, okay, go. Number 1. Okay, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you're watching the videos on the replay, let the commercials run, okay? Big shout out to all who gave super chat donations. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate that, man. What else we got, Lisa D?
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Next, Facebook page is Philippines Connection. Click on that page and like it. If you need to contact me, that's my email address. Any veterans out there, first of all, check with Markel's TV. Any questions you have, Markel will help you out. If you want to talk to, or if you want to go phone call somebody, that's the number to call the Veterans Administration as well. That's it. Okay, that's it. Close it out. A towering presence. Run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines. That's it for now, guys. This is Bobby D.
Lisa D.
And take care.
God bless.
And peace.